Have you ever noticed how some women walk into a restaurant in the middle of summer and everyone looks? And the feeling isn't, wow, nice outfit, it's, that person looks expensive. Curiously, they're often not wearing anything designer. They just know a few visual codes that almost no one notices. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what these women do differently. Code 1. The fabric that changes everything. Look, there's something that took me years to realize. You walk into a store, you see 2 white linen shirts hanging. Same color, same style. One costs $50, the other $150. You buy the cheaper one because visually it looks the same. But you know what happens? After 2 hours of wearing it, the cheap shirt starts wrinkling strangely. It wilts on your body. Looks like you slept in it. The expensive one? Still impeccable. The difference is in the fabric weight. Women who look expensive in the heat wear linen between 200 and 250 grams per square meter. It's a heavier, more structured fabric. It literally drapes better on the body. Imagine walking into a family lunch. Your sister-in-law looks at you and can't explain it, but you look put together, sophisticated, even in a simple shirt and pants. It's the fabric doing that silent work. Egyptian cotton, heavyweight linen, raw silk. These materials breathe, don't hold sweat, and maintain their shape all day. The shirt might cost 3 times more, but the visual difference is 10 times greater. But there's a detail that makes this even more elegant. Code 2. The white that isn't white. Here's a mistake almost every woman makes without realizing it. You decide to put together an all-white look for summer. Buy white pants, a white blouse, white sandals. Put it all on together. And it looks like a nurse's uniform. Want to know why? Rich women never wear flat total white. They use 3 different shades of white in the same look. Let me give you a very visual example. Optical white linen pants. That bright white, almost neon under the sun. Off-white silk tank. A creamy white, softer, sand nude sandals. A light beige that's almost white, but not quite. There. You've created dimension. The look stays clean, minimalist, fresh, but now it has visual layers. Instant sophistication. Next time you're at an upscale restaurant, notice the women everyone thinks are elegant. They always have color nuances, even when they appear to be wearing one color. This is intentional. Now comes a rule that completely changes how you choose clothes in the heat. Code 3. The strategic skin rule. You're on a 95-degree day. Want to be comfortable, so you wear short shorts and a strapless top. Technically it's cool, even pretty, but it doesn't look expensive. Want to know why? Because elegance in heat isn't about showing skin. It's about showing skin with purpose. The rule is simple. Show only one strategic area. Shoulders or décolletage, or legs or back. Never all together. Imagine 2 women at an outdoor event. One is in a short dress with cleavage, legs and décolletage on display. The other is in a midi dress with a subtle back cutout. Only the back shows. Even without being able to explain it technically, people will find the second one more sophisticated. It's a visual code of high class. Reveal with restraint. A long dress with a side slit? Elegant. A short dress with a side slit already looks too casual. The more skin covered intelligently, the more expensive the look appears. Seems counterintuitive in the heat, I know, but it works. And the next detail is even more subtle. Code 4. Invisible shoes. Let me tell you something stylists know. Very flashy shoes steal attention from the outfit. In the heat, this gets even worse, because the tendency is to wear sandals with 1,000 details, colors, laces. Women who look expensive do the opposite. They wear almost invisible shoes. Smooth leather mules, minimalist slides, structured flat sandals without embellishments, clean ballet flats. Never chunky, colorful sneakers. Never gladiator sandals full of straps. Never flip-flops decorated with stones. You know what happens when the shoe is discreet? The eye goes to the whole outfit, to the hair, to the face, to the overall elegance. When the shoe is flashy, the gaze gets stuck down there. Now combine this with an impeccable pedicure, well-done nails, cuticles removed, neutral polish, or classic red. Instant upgrade. The simple shoe forces people to see you as a whole, not as that girl with the flashy shoes. But there's a mistake with accessories that destroys amazing looks without you realizing it. Code 5. The wrong shine. Have you ever seen a woman super dressed up, beautiful look, but something seems cheap? Many times it's the metal of the accessories. Under direct sunlight, very shiny mirror-like metals look like costume jewelry. Even if they're real gold or silver, the light reflects and creates that artificial shine, you know? That shine of something that cost $5 at the trinket shop. Elegant women in the heat wear matte metals, brushed gold, oxidized silver, matte bronze. The metal remains noble, but doesn't scream, "Look at me," under the sun. And there's another crucial rule. Choose one metal and stick with it. Gold earrings, gold bracelet, gold watch. Or all silver, never mixed. Mixing metals can work at night, indoors, in the heat under natural light. Looks confused. Use delicate but visible pieces. Medium hoops 1 to 1.5 inches. Thin bracelet, minimalist watch. Oh, and always wear earrings, even if it's just a discreet little hoop. Necklaces are optional in the heat. Heat already weighs visually on the neck, but earrings define the face. This detail seems small, but completely changes the perception of a look. Now comes a code few women use. Code 6. Intentionally wet hair. You're on a hot day. Your hair starts to frizz, gets messy. You tie it up any old way, and it looks exactly like that. Like you tied it up any old way because it's hot. Elegant women do it differently. They use the controlled wet look technique, ultra sleek low bun with gel or mousse, or slick ponytail with perfect center part. The hair looks like it just came out of the water, but on purpose. Know what the difference is? Intentionality. When you tie your hair in an ultra-controlled way, people understand she wanted it like that. When you tie it up any old way, people think she's hot and gave up on her hair. Same temperature, same practicality, totally different perception. Finish with hair oil on the ends to give that wet look shine, and suddenly you're not suffering in the heat. You're elegantly fresh. Imagine arriving at an outdoor event. Everyone with frizzy hair sweating. You with slicked hair, impeccable look. People look at you twice, but the most powerful code comes now. And don't forget, you don't need a closet full of clothes to be elegant. You just need strategy. If you want to learn how to turn 15 pieces into over 150 elegant looks, the link to my complete guide is right below in the pinned comment. Download it and stop struggling in front of the mirror. And if you're watching on TV, just scan the QR code that appears on the screen or in the corner of the video. Code 7. The invisible third piece. Here's the secret that transforms a basic look into one that looks expensive. Even in extreme heat, elegant women wear 3 pieces, not 2, 3. I know what you're thinking. 3 pieces in this heat? I'll die. But this is where the magic lives. The third piece has to be lighter than the other 2, and it has to have movement. Let me give you some visual examples. You're in a simple slip dress. Looks basic. Throw a long linen kimono over it. Ultra light. Flows in the wind. There! You just added visual complexity without adding real heat. Another example. Tank plus tailored shorts. Cute, but simple. Put an oversized open linen shirt over it, just draped on the shoulders. Instantly chic. Or midi dress plus light structured vest. The third piece creates layers, dimension. That impression that you styled the look, not just put on clothes. And you know the most genius detail? Because the third piece is very light and has movement, it literally ventilates when you walk. You're cooler, not hotter. I remember the first time I tested this. Went to an outdoor wedding, 90 degrees. Simple midi dress plus ultra-light cotton long kimono. 3 different people asked where I bought the outfit. A vendor at the party treated me differently the rest of the night. Nobody could explain it properly, but everyone noticed it looked styled, thought out, expensive. Look what happens when you put all this together. Real fabric that drapes well on the body. Stratified whites creating subtle dimension. Skin revealed with purpose. Only one area. Discreet shoes directing the eye to the outfit. Matte metals that don't scream costume jewelry in the sun. Slicked hair, purposely wet, and that light third piece creating complexity. You don't need designer labels, don't need expensive clothes. You just need to understand the codes. And suddenly you walk into a place and people look at you differently. The waiter is more attentive. Your friends ask where you bought the pieces. That sister-in-law who always comments on your outfits stays quiet, just observing, because you look expensive, naturally sophisticated, even on a 95-degree day. Now tell me, which of these codes were you already using without realizing? And which will you test first? Comment below. I read them all. And if you want to discover more elegance codes that almost no one notices, stay tuned for the next videos, because there are many more secrets for us to talk about.